Julius Yego. And since I debuted on the scene, I knew I was gonna be a rebel. And what I be doing is dope, see y'all ain't even in my level. I walk in the club and I love in the way that I'm rocking the medals. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers and low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now we're going over to Africa, to Khaligraph Jones. This track is called Yego, and I believe it's in Nairobi. I saw this was recommended by me by a number of subscribers, and I have got a massive long list of Kaya De Niro and Khaligraph Jones tracks to check out, and I will be reacting to it. And there is so many that I will have to carry out a reaction almost every day on Khaligraph and Kaya De Niro's tracks, because there's so many. And that I know that I will slow down when I finally get the gist and understand and have a strong communication with these guys. And then hopefully by that time that I'll be sort of like having this brilliant rapport where I'll be constantly uploading messages and pictures and so forth of these brilliant and wonderful talented artists. It brings me to, incidentally, Medical's got a new track out. I just carried out reactions to that. Please check out Medical's track. It's absolutely amazing. He's showing his craft where he's speaking in Tree as well as in English. So please support my African hip-hop channel by going to and look at all of my African hip-hop channel. If you're a Kaya De Niro fan, you know Kaya De Niro is from Sierra Leone. I have reacted to 3 other artists that is from Sierra Leone. So if you're going to support Sierra Leone, then support Sierra Leone. Same thing with Ghana. I have carried a number of artists that is from Ghana. So if you're going to support Ghana, Africa, support the music. Don't just go to one artist because you think that artist is fantastic, as you all know that that particular artist is fantastic. But I'm sure I will categorically say it to you right now that every artist that you love, I will guarantee that particular artist will told you to go and check out that other artist as well. Not only, yes, lovely, thanks for the love, but you know what? Check out that up-and-coming artist. Check out that up-and-coming artist. That's why they do so many collaborations, to bring up these other up-and-coming artists that will not have that will not even have or even think about having a platform to perform like that. Or else they'll be still stuck in the mud. Do you know what I mean? But these absolutely gem of artists like your Kaya De Niro's and your Khaligraph Jones and your Sakwade, they bring up lovely up-and-coming artists, and for that you have to support them for that reason. You really have, because there'll be no Cowboy Shirik, there will be no Medical, there will be no Poro. You know, if the likes of the KO and Khaligraph and Sakwade wouldn't be doing what they're doing. They are supporting African music as a whole, and so should we. So please go into my hip hop channel, go into my African hip hop selection, and start from the bottom. Start from the very first African hip hop track that I've carried out. And I want you, and I know if you have or not, I want you to send me a message and let me know what's my first African hip-hop that I've carried out. That's when I know that you're my true subscribers. Let me know what my first African hip-hop track that I've carried out. It's there. Just look in my African hip-hop section. Tell me what's my first African hip-hop track that I carried out. And listen to it. And tell me what you think about it. Anyway, you can follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reaction Channel. You can follow me on Facebook, Uncle Momo Music. You can follow me on Twitter, Uncle Momo. You can follow me here. You can just type in Uncle Momo in Google and see what comes up. Anyway, I'm teasing you and I apologise because you know what you're waiting for. Yeah, that's right. Khaligraph Jones. You know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Yo, Motif, turn me up on them headphones, bro. What up? Yeah, what up, Nairobi? Check it. 254 in the building. Check it. Yeah. And since I debuted on the scene, I knew I was gonna be a rebel. And what I be doing is dope, so y'all ain't even in my level. I walk in the club and I love in the way that I'm rocking the medals. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They still can't get over the fact that I'm rich and I came from the ghetto. Them youngest is ready to die for the money, they packing the medal. But still I be swagging and getting the paper, I'm hot as a kettle. In case you was wondering who I be, then call me Yego. The way that I tied in my body, you think I was down with the devil. They calling me Illuminati, cause I be so rich and I'm settled. Opponents is running for me, they don't wanna battle. Cause they ain't no match for me, nigga, I'm Julius Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. Them people are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. I finally made it on top of the game, hakuna michezo. Jina imeshika kitui, nyeri, bondo alego. Kauni jui, basi, boss, soma, lebo. Khaligraph Jones, aka Julius Yego. And since I debuted on the scene, I knew I was gonna be a rebel. And what I be doing is dope, so y'all ain't even in my level. I walk in the club and I love in the way that I'm rocking the medals. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. Name your price, situtaibai jopila kunego. Mademo na jipa juwasha tambua tuko na uwezo. They giving it up cause he promised to buy them a pair of stilettos. But really they just want the stick cause they know that I throw it like Yego. I'm doing 240 but still got my feet on the pedal. I'm bumping my music on blast, can tell from the bass and the treble. Celebrity up in this place, so when they see me they're like hello. And I be like Haparikani, like my name was Yego. East or west, wherever I go, they calling me Yego. Them shorties loving how I carry the stick like Julius Yego. Nigga, you ain't in my level. Baba, yow, aka Julius Yego. Jadung an jabondo omera gilonga jatelo. An gipesa mangen kabisa infata segero. Ot maduang is still I represent Kogelo. Ahero nyiri kabisa kabisa an Julius Yego. Jadung an jabondo omera gilonga jatelo. An gipesa mangen kabisa infata segero. Ot maduang is still I represent Kogelo. Ahero nyiri kabisa kabisa an Julius Yego. Omera gilonga Yego. Omera gilonga Yego. Omera gilonga Yego. Call me Julius Yego. And since I debuted on the scene, I knew I was gonna be a rebel. And what I be doing is dope, so y'all ain't even in my level. I walk in the club and I love in the way that I'm rocking the medals. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego.
So that was Khaligraph Jones with Yego. There is, for this one, it was a slight. I'm going back now. So I've seen Khaligraph latest tracks, and I've said to you many times, I wonder if I should have just gone back first, then gone up to his latest track. But I'm doing I've done the reverse, and that's only because of the advices that I've got from everybody else. Oh, please, I recommend you to check out this track. I recommend you to check out this track. So I've been doing that way. So now I'm seeing the reverse of Khaligraph Jones, where this one here was more on the how can I say? Yes, he was boosting up himself like every other rapper does it's within your rights to rap about yourself and boasting about yourself and tell the world about yourself and what you're about. That's every kind of DNA in rapping. Let's not take that away. It's all about telling the world about you and what you feel. And, you know, that is just, like I said, it's just the DNA of hip-hop. Yes, there is other ways of saying it, but if you haven't rapped about yourself in any of your raps, I don't know. Tell me, are you a rapper? I don't think there's been any kind of rapper that hasn't, in their lifetime, rapped about themselves and continue to do so. Yes, there is other fundamental things to rap about, which I'm sure they do, but in your rap history, there's got to be a point where you've rapped about yourself at least 10 times, the minimum, at least 10 times, and this is one of them. They call him in Yego. Do I know what Yego is? No, but I know that you're going to let me know what Yego is. Let's not take away from, you know, his craft as well. He's just been on, you can see from what is then and to what is now. And yes, he's still rocking the flavor, but he's become more, his videos has become more, more competitive to America. Like, if you put American videos together with, and I said it many times ago, many times over, if you put American track, any American track with a Khaligraph track of today, you see that it stands on itself. There's no comparison. And so the gap has closed immensely between what is hip hop over in America to what is hip hop from around the world. The gap has closed so much to the point that I know, like, for instance, over in England, there's hip hop tracks that supersedes American hip hop. There's hip hop artists that supersedes American hip hop artists. And if you can't see that it's also the same over in Africa, that there is African hip hop artists that supersedes hip hop artists from America as well. Do your due diligence. See who you think, what artist over in Africa is better than an artist over in America. And you'd be surprised amount of that, how long or how big that list will be. It's not going to be a small list for you. Trust me, it's not going to be a small list for you. And like I said many times over, that the important part of is 50% of the artist and 50% of the producer. Once you get the right producer and working with the artist, then you're making some absolutely amazing tracks. And where Khaligraph Jones's tracks are at the moment with his regular ones, it's outstanding. But you can see where the craft starts. You can see the design of the crafts. You can see the design of the way how he bounces on tracks, the way he catches melodies. Yes, this part here, this is, I think, the third track or the second track that I've seen him with people we're rocking with more than one people. Normally, he'll go to, for instance, he's gone to Nairobi, and, everybody's out to celebrate who Khaligraph is, obviously, because that's where he's from. But there is amounts of crowds, and I think there's only 2 other videos that I've seen that is, I think, when he was in the market standing on top of a bus, where there was an immense amount of crowd. Other than that, and correct me if I'm wrong, is more of an inside close where more graphical effects can be added on, and that give it that kind of rocking with you. I'm not saying that all his videos are like that. I'm saying if his latest videos is like that, it's got that kind of panache to his that squeaky clean that someone's gone to the window when washed that window. It's got that squeaky cleanness about it, the sharpness about it, and as well as this smoothness, a bit of smoothness, aggregates in there. Do you understand? This track, believe me or not, it reminds me of a Keo De Niro track, something that what Keo De Niro would do, that kind of thing. The closeness, the reaction, the bondness with his people. I'm not saying that he doesn't do that. Please don't. I'm not saying that he doesn't rock with his people. I'm not saying that at all. It's just that, remember, out of a hell of the immense amount of Khaligraph Jones tracks and videos that he's done, I've only looked at, say, 2% or maybe 1%. So remember that. I'm not saying that. So there is a hell of a lot. Same thing with Keo De Niro. I haven't looked at all their tracks. You know, I haven't. So I'm not going to make a definitive point to say, oh, KO doesn't do this or Khaligraph don't do that. I'm still yet to be surprised. I'm still yet to be overwhelmed. I mean, I'm not yet. I am surprised and overwhelmed, but I'm still continuing to be surprised and still continue to be overwhelmed. You know, so I hope so please don't take it the wrong way when I said that. Like I said before, I believe the movement in Africa with African hip hop and the artists is absolutely explosive. It really is. And we need to come together to support everyone, every single one, because every single one of those artists is going to uplift and fulfill and give it a different kind of angle of music to Africa, and get these people in, get the eyes wide open. All of them are going to do it. It's not just one person. You know, no man's an island. Yeah, that means not one person can do it. They need everyone to be in unison to carry it out. But it's nice to see where Khaligraph has come from, so to speak, and the way how he's rapping and how connected he is. How connected he is, and still is. I was going to say was, but he's not, because was indicate that he's no longer connected, but obviously he is connected. But how connected he is with his people is very, very interesting. Contrasting to, like I said, to the tracks that I've normally come and look on my Instagram. You've seen the tracks that I've carried out. It's very colourful, it's very sharp, it's very vibrant, it's very everything. I'm not saying that this isn't. I'm saying that it must have been like a different video, a different producer that's done this. Has he changed people that's made? Has he got his team? Like, has he got one person that always does his video, or has he changed it throughout the time? Because it looks like that the person that's normally carries out his video has changed for somewhat, but was not take away the track. It's just nice to see this. I'm gonna go deeper, and I'm sure that I'm gonna be surprised even more. If you can recommend to me the earliest Khaligraph Jones track, that would be absolutely wonderful. I would like to check out his earliest track, if you don't mind. I know he's done things with Sakode, but I'm talking about a track on his own. But Khaligraph Jones, you never disappoint. You're absolutely explosive. You're absolutely wonderful. The things that you're doing is just immense, and I just hope it just continues to grow, and more importantly, to do more collabs with other OGs, to get them all on par, to show the world that you're not standing alone. You're standing together, all in arms, and ready to take on the world. I salute you, sir. Great track.
And since I debuted on the scene, I knew I was gonna be a rebel. And what I be doing is dope, so y'all ain't even in my level. I walk in the club and they're loving the way that I'm rocking the medals. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. They calling me Yego. They calling me Julius Yego. The way that I carry the stick, the girls are calling me Yego.